Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Unforgiving. We want to touch base a little bit of what we was talking about last episode, about if it's okay to snitch, when it is and when it's not. And basically you're in the streets, to summarize everything up, it's never okay to snitch. You know, if you're working a 9 to 5 and you ain't never been in the street before, I guess you could say you're expected to snitch. Now the reason why I bring all this up is because the whole controversy around 6ix9ine. Everybody knew he was faking, he wasn't a gangster and stuff, and his interviews started going, and as they still start going on, audio is being released from court, you know, he was always, like, he went to the best schools, like, I think he was in a boarding school, you know, he had a job, he was busboying, and he worked for a grocery store, and that's when he linked up with some dudes in the music. But he was always like a 9 to 5, a good boy, you know what I'm saying? He was never in the streets. So he was like, he'd be one of the people you think, okay, if he would ever get, something ever to happen to him, he'd be the ones that would be expected to tell. But then when he gets linked up in the music thing, and I guess he's looking for these people to protect his assets, and he becomes gang. How do y'all feel about that? I feel like that whole schoolboy, that 9 to 5 is out the window. When you cross over, you become to learn too much information and stuff. So you in the streets now. But I guess the way the way he's looking at it, when everything start coming out, they're talking about, yeah, you need to go on TMZ, let everybody know he ain't gang, he never been gang. So I guess they was trying to put in his mindset, well then you still 9 to 5. So he's probably like, alright, well if I'm a 9 to 5, y'all sitting there kidnapped me once, I already told you I'm scared, and now y'all's on audio talking about he need to be taken care of. Now he's shaking in his boots. You already told him he's not gang, so he's probably feel like it's okay for him to tell, because y'all's telling about he never been gang. So, you know, all that falls upon them on that situation. But what do you feel? How do you feel about the situation? Interact with us. Let us know in the comments. Because the reason why I say, because I see a lot of controversy around it. And I seen one dude before post on the internet where he said, and it's supposed to be some dude in the hood. He claims he's known and stuff. And he was like, you know, 6ix9ine doing what he's supposed to do. They was robbing him for his money. They was sleeping with his baby mother. They kidnapped him. So he's doing what he has to do to protect his assets. Everybody's gonna have their own views and opinions. What is your opinion on it? Me personally, he claimed that gang. He's in the streets. I don't feel he should have did what he did, but you know, everybody has their own opinion. But let's see what my homeboy, how he can clarify it and give you his perspective.
Alright, first off, I want to say shout out to the bros that got caught up in that situation. Some of them was good homies and all that. It's a fucked up situation. With that being said, I think them niggas compromised they gangster for the bag, you feel me? And that shit turned around and bit him in the ass. And 6ix9ine was the bag, you feel me? Now, when he testified, he was saying he started out, regular kid working and all that. Then when he started rapping, he get with them and they turn him up on some G'd up shit. Once he did that, he basically, like, his days was numbered after he did that, yo. You feel me? And he knew he's a smart kid, he knew what he was getting himself into, know what I mean? But I will say this for him, he probably didn't know that them niggas was really about that, you feel me? Then when he gets in the circle, he like, shit, these niggas is wolves. You went too deep now they got the hooks in you, feel me? But he had a choice, just like everybody else has a choice. He didn't have to get involved with them niggas. Once he got involved with them niggas, know what I mean? You gotta understand, you told on your comrades, bro. So all that, he was a good kid, working shit, that shit went out the window. For real, that's my opinion on it.
And the reason why I feel you, because the reason why I say, because when you open up that a comment was made through the audios in the courts was, we gave him an image, he gave us a bag. But so basically, you know, it was one hand wash the other situation. They gave him an image, he gave him the bag. You know, he knew what he was signing up for. He signed his rights over to the streets. All that other stuff, he gave that rights up to be in a 9 to 5. He wanted to live a certain lifestyle, and they provided that image for him, and it worked for him for a little bit, and then I guess with the midst of his surroundings, it wasn't working in the inside. So they put that stuff on themselves. They messed that situation up. They should have treated it like a business. Should have held him down. He's getting the bag. He should never been around all that rah-rah shit. He should have just been rapping. That was his job, rap to get the bag. Y'all protect him. People got greedy or whatever, and y'all put his back against the wall, and you know, y'all telling him he never been gang. He's a regular silly kid. So he took that and ran with it, you know. I feel he knew what he was doing from the beginning of it, so he should have never took the stand. But at the end of the day, he didn't really know what he was doing because he didn't think they was real like that. And then when he found out these motherfuckers is real, he started getting scared. And his back was against the wall. They pressured him with all this time. He folded. Next time, people, y'all gotta start making better decisions and better choices because you're jeopardizing everything you work hard for when it comes to a silly motherfucker, man. Not condoning what he did or what he didn't do, but you know, a lot of times people fought it for themselves.
Yo, he would have been alright if he just been himself. He didn't have to do what he did, yo. He could have just been himself and he still was gonna pop. Cause there's something special about the kid, you feel me? But and he probably still gonna pop because he gonna get overseas sales or whatever. Females, it'd be like white people and females that really don't care about that street shit. They don't care if he told, they still gonna fuck with him. Now, me on the other hand, he won't get a fucking dollar from me, and it's a million people that feel that way too. But he's still gonna pop though, cause niggas like me, I don't buy music anyway, so he ain't losing no money from me anyway, cause I don't buy music. White people, females, foreigners, they be buying that shit.
The thing is, his career ain't even over. His career's just starting. Now he has a story to tell. Yeah, I grew up. I was a good kid. I got introduced to the music. My life started changing. I started getting money. I forgot everything that was behind me. I was looking forward. I had an image, you know. His life started changing, and
Yo, you talk like you kind of like you feel sorry for the kid.
Nah, I don't feel sorry for the kid at all. I'm just saying, like, in perspective of how everything played out, like this kid was to me when I looked at him, he was an entertainer.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So I don't give a fuck. I never looked at him like a gangster. So this stuff that you see in the news and stuff, I'm just looking at it like it's on the movies. You know, it don't affect my life what he did. I always knew he was an entertainer. He was a clown. You know what I'm saying? As far as being in the streets, he wasn't built for that shit. Right. I don't feel sorry for him at all. But I just look at him as an entertainer. You know what I mean?
See, this the thing too. That shit people be saying, the energy type shit. He was putting negative energy out there, so all this shit was bound to happen, yo. He was like his own worst enemy.
Yeah, he was doing too much.
He running around inviting niggas to the Frank stand. Know what I mean? Disrespecting niggas, cities, he disrespect the whole Chicago.
Yeah, he clout chased with that.
Yeah, like, so it's a lot of shit he did. He ain't really had to go that route.
But like I was saying, he got a story to tell though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he does have a story to tell.
He got a part of his gang shit, and everybody's gonna wanna hear it from him, you know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, I was getting money, I was getting extorted, they was fucking my girl, you know, they kidnapped
Allegedly.
me. They allegedly, everything is alleged at this point. Well, I don't even know because everything that happened within the court documents, but allegedly, you know, they was extorting him, fucking his baby mother, they kidnapped him, talking about killing him and stuff. So, like, he got a story to tell, and everybody's gonna want to hear it out of him. So somebody's gonna pay him a lot of money, and then he might start getting movie deals and stuff. His career's not over, but
yeah,
you know, he might.
whenever he come home, that first interview, somebody gonna pay him a bag for that first interview. He gonna get a bag for that shit.
But he might not get the money that he could have got now that his street credibility is messed up. But he never really had street credibility. But people don't see that. They only see what they hear on TV. They don't know the
He fools certain individuals. Niggas wasn't buying into that shit.
Some
niggas predicted
them.
it. Like, shout out to China Mac. China Mac predicted that shit. He said it on Vlad TV. Yo, the kid is gonna tell. Like, you feel me? It wasn't hard to see. If you a street dude, you already knew what it was. I mean,
right.
But like my man said, yo, drop a comment. Yo, smash that like, subscribe, share, and drop a comment, yo. Let us know what you think about this shit. Alright?
Yeah, subscribe to the channel, man. Remember, it's locked up, man. We'll probably hit topic next week about, him being locked up. Everybody knows he's probably on PC right now. If he does get any time, he's gonna be in a daycare. But remember, guys, it's locked up, man. Don't take it for granted.